New polling spells trouble for the Democrats. Biden now trailing Trump in 5 out of the 6 battleground states. But Biden says it's all cherry picking when pressed by our own Peter Doocy. Listen.
Why do you think it is that you're trailing Trump in all these swing state polls?
Because you don't read the polls. I'll give you 10 polls. 8 of them I'm beating them in those states. 8 of them. You guys only do 2. CNN and New York Times. Check it out. Check it out. We'll get the copy.
Brenna Bird is the Iowa Attorney General who endorsed President Trump, and she joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Why did you endorse him?
Well, President Trump is the one who will fire Joe Biden and win our country back. We were all a lot better off when he was president. Strong economy, strong country, our border was secure. He fought for farmers. We need President Trump back to make America great again.
Do you believe these polls that he's winning in 5 out of the 6 swing states?
I do. I think that President Trump will win. He's strong. He's doing very well in my home state of Iowa. And I think people recognize that Biden's leadership has been an absolute failure, and they remember what it was like under President Trump, and they want him back.
What's the relationship like now with you and Kim Reynolds? She's your governor, and she just endorsed Ron DeSantis.
Well, I have to say this. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds is the best governor in the country. She is just awesome and has led on important issues like tax reform and life and school choice. She has done a great job. And as Iowans, we all support different people in the caucuses, but we come together and support the nominee. And I think that's going to be President Donald Trump.
Do you think that'll hurt her down the road? Because Trump is, I mean, he's leading in the polls. His approval rating is higher than all 5 of those candidates we saw on the debate stage. So how do you think that's going to affect her politically down the road? Because he endorsed her.
Well, I think that Kim Reynolds is a great governor. I think at the end of the day, after all the caucuses and primaries are done, we're going to have President Trump as our nominee, and I think he's going to defeat Joe Biden. I think he's going to be a great president, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Donald Trump said President Biden is not up for the job when you're looking at what's happening in Israel and all around the world, really. He said he can't even walk up the stairs. He can't put 2 sentences together. What do you think will happen in the election?
Well, I have to say, as a mom and a prosecutor, what's going on with the Biden administration just makes me sick. Terrorism in Israel, the southern border out of control. Biden is an absolute failure. His policies have hurt farmers, families. Everybody who works is worse off under Biden's failed leadership. And we need a president who will make America great again, who will lead America back to the greatness that we used to have and that we can have again. And that's President Trump.
Brenna, what do you say about what happened on Tuesday? We just had these elections. You see the polls. President Trump's up. You see the state of our country. You see the state of our world. We need a stronger leader. So it makes Republicans feel very optimistic about the next election, the presidential election. But then you see what happened on Tuesday. How do you explain that? What do Republicans need to do differently?
Well, I think the key thing about winning elections is to campaign on the issues and to make sure that people get out and vote, that nobody takes it for granted that there's going to be some kind of red wave, that each American understands that their vote matters and that they need to go to the polls and get their friends and family to the polls, because we can't take 4 more years of a failed Biden administration.
One more question. Did you hear from Donald Trump after you endorsed him?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, we campaigned in Iowa together, and I'm looking forward to campaigning together some more. He's very popular in our state, bringing out a lot of new voters, and I think that is part of the secret to his success, because people see that they're going to be better off under President Trump with the economy, with the security, and with a secure border.
Brenna, thank you so much for coming on with us, waking up this early.
Yeah, thank you.